Good morning. Nice to see everybody today. Or maybe you're seeing me. I guess that's more how it works. Anyway, it's I don't know. Getting mid-September. It is chilly down here at Orchestra Farm. We're in a frost pocket and it sure does feel that way. Do I actually see legit frost, or is that just the comfrey doing its moldy thing? Let's see. It's just the comfrey doing its moldy thing. If anybody knows what that moldy thing that the comfrey does is, know in the comments below. We took our garlic out from hanging here because it's so moist here that it wasn't really drying the way it needs to. Get some water on because I see it's happening on the main property. I should maybe come down here and do some weed whacking along these paths. Look at these nice squash though. Oh yeah. So I have been taking off the big squashes, like that one in there. That's a pretty good size. Maybe by the end of today, some of that yellow will go away. I think we've pulled about 14 to 16 squashes out of there. So that's nice. And yeah, I think that we're going to have a colder than usual end of summer. And by colder, I mean the nighttime temperatures. I think down here, I wouldn't be surprised if it's like 9 or 10 Celsius right now, which is pretty cold. Anyway, there's that one going. The second sprinkler going here. So the harvest of all the things will be soon coming, and my pants are getting so entirely wet this morning. Which I guess will be fine. It'll hopefully dry off later. So, with all that, I get asked different questions now and then, and one question came into me from someone on a social media site, and the question was, "Are you a naturist?" And I was like, "What is that?" And the answer came back basically, "I'm a nudist. I'm nude all the time." And nudist is what I know that to be from earlier in my life. I was like, oh, no, I'm not a nudist. Even though I do appreciate opportunities to be naked when it's warm enough. Some sunshine over here. Let's just stand in that for a moment. But seriously, I live in British Columbia. It's not exactly like the hottest place on the planet. When I lived in Hawaii, different situation. If I was at the beach, you're dang right I'm naked. Because who swims with clothes on? I mean, maybe you do. Depends on the situation, eh? And so I noticed for myself, since I had kids, I am a lot less naked. Not exactly sure of all of that, other than, since I don't live in a world of completely naked people, I want my kids to leave the house thinking, yeah, this is people wear clothes in the world, and I'm not scarred by seeing my father naked all the time. I mean, maybe that's a over-exaggeration, but I've met a lot of ladies who had that feeling sense from their own fathers walking around the house naked. I said, I don't want my kids to have that particular trauma, even though it's a pretty mild one by a comparison of things. Other things I need to do in the near future, come into this greenhouse and weed whack down all those grasses and try to re-prep this for plant some more things. Nice celery patch. So I tried the pink Chinese celery this year and it did okay, but it looked over. This stuff has a much better taste as far as I'm concerned. Like, really pops in your mouth like celery. To which I'll harvest a bunch of that and dehydrate. Here's the section I'm most happy with. All those lovely flowers popping up everywhere. And beans are going off, and the kale's looking good. Those sunflowers did really well. We actually had some mulberries on the mulberry bush there. I'm not sure about the autumn olive. I think maybe it's too cool down here for it to produce fruit or something. It seems like it's that big enough size. It has the more silvery leaves, if you can decipher that. And my Granny Smith apple tree here definitely has some apples. I probably should just take them all off and let it do more roots in the ground. And then fruits on the branches. Probably not pointing very well at those. And so, you can see the giant elk campaign there. That's doing magnificent. So, you know, having a bunch of fun, making some things happen, taking a relaxed-ish approach because I had a kid and moved this year. But with that, that's our little farm update. And if you have any other questions and you're using some word in it, feel free to let me know what the word means so I can just answer it more directly. And I do support people who want to be naked all the time. Go for that. I mean, soak up that vitamin D if your climate allows that to happen. And if it doesn't, you might want to take some vitamin D as a supplement, because seriously, it helps you be healthy. With that, I hope you guys all have a great day. Have too much fun.